So I have this old laptop and I'm going to take all of its components apart. So I will start with uh, the battery. So this is the battery, but I will take out every single piece of components out of this laptop. And since I do not have a tripod, I will pause the video and show you. The first what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna unscrew all the screws from here. Inside this we will find two things: RAM and hard disk. So I'm gonna pause the video and show you again when I unscrew all these screws. So I have removed the cover, and this is SSD. These are RAMs. Inside this block we have the CPU, and this is the fan. So first I'm going to take out this SSD. It is quite easy. So this is a SSD. Next I'm going to take out this is a heat sink. And I also have to unscrew the cooling fan. So it's quite hard to get here. I will pause the video and resume it when I take this out, this thing. So I have unscrewed this fan. Unfortunately, I dropped one of the screw inside the laptop, which I will recover later. But now I can remove this block. This is called the heat sink, and inside this we can see the CPU. To take out this fan, I also have to remove this cable from here. This is a tricky part because sometimes it becomes hard. Okay, it is hard to take it out just with one hand. Okay, this is the CPU, which I will take out later. Let it remain in the motherboard right now. To take out the RAM, or simply I need two hands because I need to pull these two levers together like this one. Pull it. Okay, pull this one and this one together. How to do that with one hand? So I will pause the video and remove this. So I have removed the RAMs, the hard disk, the heat sink on top of it, and now it is time to remove the CPU. To remove the CPU, we have to rotate this pin. I'm not sure in which direction we have to rotate, so it's tricky. Okay, I think. Okay, it's unlocked. It's dangerous, right? It's dangerous because I was not sure in which direction I have to rotate, but we can see there are tiny pins, very tiny pins inside the CPU, and it is very easy to bend these pins. If you bend any one of these pins, then the CPU is gone and your laptop is dead. That is why this is the most difficult part. It's very scary to take this out. But anyway, since I have taken this out, now I'm going to keep this in a safe place so that I do not drop it and do not bend its pin. I do not have a CD drive. You can see I do not have a CD drive. It's blank. But if you have that in your laptop, then to unlock your CD drive, you have to open this pin, this screw. So once you unscrew, unscrew this screw, you will be able to take your CD drive out. You will be able to pull that out. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this top cover. To remove these top covers, I have to take out all the screws here, even these screws. There's two tiny screws here hidden, 1 and 2, and even one inside the keyboard. I have to take out keyboard first. So I'm going to pause the video and take out all these screws. There were few more screws that were preventing the keyboard, or they were securing the keyboard in its place. One screw was here, another screw was here, and probably one was here also. I'm not sure. So when I removed these screws from its place, then it became very easy to pull out this keyboard, and I can simply pull that out here. See, quite easy. And in fact, this ribbon in the keyboard, you can see here, this ribbon is from here, and the touchpad ribbon, this is a touchpad, it's here. I can simply have to pull it off. See, it's gone. This is disconnected. The ribbon of this is disconnected from here. This is a lock, so you can just slightly focus here. You put the ribbon inside and put this lock. To remove it, open it and pull it out. So now we can see the motherboard from here. So this is the secret screw that I was talking about. Without opening this secret screw, we will not be able to remove the cover. This cover won't come out unless and until we open this screw. So now let's turn the laptop back and try to remove this cover. This is the hard part. This needs 2 hands, and therefore I'm going to pause the video and remove this cover. So I finally removed the cover. This was a ribbon that was coming from the power button, and it goes directly here at this place. You can see it perfectly points to this jack. So we have to insert this thing here. But now I have removed this ribbon, and now I can lift this off. Oh my god. So this is the laptop. Finally, we have access to the motherboard. We have this USB, this charger, and I'll show you the back side. The back looks something like this. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, I'm sure this is where the hard disk goes. So this takes the signal of the hard disk to the motherboard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the screws with, oh, I lost the screw. Anyway, I will recover it later. So I'm gonna take this off and again pull the ribbon out. Yes, this I'm not sure what. Okay, this is for audio. Should we open this? Never opened the audio one out, but I think I can do it. Not sure what. Should I do this or not? Okay, let it remain there because it's firmly fixed here. I do not want to disturb it. Let it be here. However, what we can do is I can pull this out from the motherboard. This we have this USB and the power charger. The ribbons are behind, so let me close this and go behind. This is the cable from the screen. This okay, so this one got removed by the pressure. I can pull this out again. Okay, these two are, I think, the cables from the webcam, and this is probably something, I'm not sure what it is, maybe Wi-Fi card or something. Let's take this out. Okay, I pull this out. Okay, so I'm back after clearing my storage space from my phone. We are almost done. Very few things are left now. This cable, as I have already discussed about these cables, from the back, they will look like this one. This cable that we have removed from the from this part. If you remember, they were connected to here and here. So these are probably coming from the web camera, so we can remove them. They're not a big deal. The only issue here is that I only have one hand because I'm holding my phone from the other hand. Now what else is connected? This one. What is this? We have this connection from this and this. I'm not sure what they are, but looks like they are speakers, because you can see here from the bottom, if I can focus. There, this looks like a speaker. So these two are speakers, and this speaker connect here. You can see, remove them. Oh gosh. Okay, I remove them. Hope I didn't bend any pin there. Now what is left? Here in the motherboard, beneath this motherboard, we have one cable which is from the monitor, from the screen, this big black one, and the another one here is coming from the power jack, and one more is coming from this USB. So this USB, let's remove the USB one first. It's okay, so I'm gonna remove these three cables, 1, 2 and 3. It's difficult to do that with just one hand. I'll need my both hands there, therefore I need to pause this video. So this is the motherboard of the laptop, and I can unscrew these hinges and separate the screen, but I'm not gonna do that because you can see here I have, okay, so I'm not gonna do that because the first time I opened this laptop was to fix the problem related to these hinges, and I'm not a professional, I'm not a technician. I've never opened a laptop before, but I took a risk, mainly because this is an old laptop. However, I still use it. So I took the risk and I opened all the components and fixed the hinges by using this metallic wire. And then only I realized that it's actually quite easy to disassemble a laptop and then assemble it back. It's quite easy. I found that it is easy, and therefore I'm making this video. I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert in this topic. I'm just as novice as you. I've just opened a laptop once ever in my life, and this is the second time I'm doing that, but this time on camera. The last time I opened this laptop, I wasn't even recording it, and therefore I was not sure whether I will be able to assemble all the parts back. But I will show you that how easy it is to assemble, because the cables are made in such a way that they only fix in the right spot. There's no chance of getting it wrong. If you can fit the cables, they are going to be attached at the right spot. Otherwise you won't be able to do that. They are made and bent in a way, like you can see here, the way it is bent, it's clearly shows where it's going. If I put it here, then you know where. If I put it here, then you know where it's going. Here, right? Something is going to be here, and you have to insert this cable in the right spot. So everything is going to get in the right spot. It's not at all difficult. Anybody can do it, and that is the motive of making this video. So almost I have taken everything apart. This is coming from the screen, and this is also coming from the screen. Okay, this is the video cable. This is probably the webcam, and this is from the USB. You can see USB, and this is the power cable that is coming from this power jack. And now I'm gonna assemble it again and show you that the laptop is still working. First step to assemble it is to put the motherboard in the right place, and you can do that because these are the spots for the USBs, so you know where it will go. Okay, the motherboard is finally in its place. Still not screwed because we have to screw it, and we have to add many components, and then only I can do this screw. But what else we can do now? What else we can? Okay, this is this is the jack, audio jack, and you can see the cables. They just want to enter here. This they won't be able. You won't be able to put it anywhere else except this place. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert it here because it wants to go there. Okay, this and this one, if I do this here, put it here, then you know where it wants to go. Now can you see this, where it wants to go? In this connection. This is the way we assemble a laptop. Okay, so I've assembled it all back again, and now let's see whether it starts or not. So the fan is spinning, the screen has started. Oh, let's see whether or not it boots. One thing I found that the touchpad is not working. The cable is not properly fixed. But I can do that. That's not difficult because the cable is right beneath the keyboard, so it's quite easy to open the keyboard and fix it again. But anyway, I do not use this thing, so I'm not gonna do that. I use mouse. And everything looks fine now. Let's check this speaker. Yes, let's remove this. So the speakers are working perfectly. The screen is also working. So everything else is working except this touch bar. The cable is right here beneath the keyboard. I can fix it if I want to. Let's see if I want to do this. And also something is wrong with this button. I'm gonna do something about it. So that's all for this video, and if you want me to change the processor of this laptop, or if you want me to change the chassis of this laptop, then please donate in the PayPal ID that I give in the description below. Just donate $5 or $10, and if 10 people will donate $10, then I will have $100, which I think will be enough to upgrade the CPU in this old laptop. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye. Okay, so here is a quick update. I opened the keyboard and then I removed and reinserted this cable of touchpad, and now as you can see it is working fine. Let me see here. Right. So that was the quick update. So now this is completely fixed.